Yo, thank you, everybody. Much love. Really appreciate. Oh my God, all the stuff I'm seeing on social media is totally overwhelming. I've never had this much attention in my life, and I've never had so many people advocating for me. I've never had so many people advocating against me, perhaps. So, welcome in. Much love, Trav here. Just wanted to check in with you guys, let you all know that I see what's happening and I see all the support, and I'm really happy. And also to let y'all know that I'm okay, and to talk about how we can make the most of this and what we can do. A little bit rambly Saturday morning here. I'm already making the most of it. I'm out here in Longmont, outside of Boulder, outside of Denver, in Colorado, staying with some of my oldest friends. When I found out I was suspended, I still have a bunch of plane tickets that are booked, so I plan on going on those trips, but adjusting them for adventure. I've never been to Denver, never been to Colorado, never seen my friends out here, so let's make the most of a good. Let's make the most of a change of path, change of course. So we're gonna make the most of it. Yeah. So some things I've been reflecting on, some things I've been working on. One of those, I talked about this before, but I'm really happy that I have a lot of my. You think it's look, okay, I'm ranting. I've been shamed my whole life. Shame mobs, hate mobs coming in. Before Magic. Obviously, I don't do everything right, but just mobs of people shaming, picking on me. I'm tough. I've grown up with this. Really, I've grown up with this. This is part of my childhood and my high school experience as well. The stage has gotten bigger. And any time that your mistakes are really public, it's embarrassing for sure, but it's also an massive opportunity to grow and get a lot of feedback. And I listen. I really do listen. There's some things I apply, some things I don't apply. But it's awesome to be able to see people talk about me, see what people perceive of me, see where I stand, even if not everybody likes me. A lot of people don't like me, right? And that's fine. The goal should not be to be liked by everyone. It should be to make a difference to a few, right? Including yourself, the people closest to you. You can't please everyone. People are mad because they think I'm trying to please everyone. So, maybe I've tried to address too many people. And I haven't done that perfect either. It's hard. It's hard. There's a lot of stuff going on. But if you're listening, try to make a difference for you and say thank you, appreciate you. We can give more thanks and appreciation and love in response to a lot of this stuff. Even if I can say I feel that I stirred some shit up. I got attacked. Really, people want to shame me en masse. That's okay. I can respond with love, and I can still take responsibility and set a good example and step forward and laugh and laugh about it too. Make TV jokes. It's absurd. It's absurd. Yesterday, getting on the plane to Denver, there was a group of guys talking about me. I had to walk up to them, say, "Yo, guys, I hear you talking about me. I'm right here." So I know people are talking about me right now, and I hear some fake things, some non-truthful things. I see some real things, but I see a lot of fake things about me going uncorrected, like things I said and done, stuff like, that draft thread that I went around, that I was the original poster, that I started that thread, and I don't see all that stuff getting corrected. I don't have time. It's way too big. So people who are advocating for me and correcting for me, I really appreciate that. Really appreciate you for that. So what's going to happen? So I did send in my appeal, and I accepted the suspension but appealed the duration. The reason that I did that is a couple. The first is, I want to get back to making jokes and laughing about this stuff, but I also want to admit that I didn't play it perfectly, and I understand why they had to take action, and I don't think that's cowering to everyone. That's between me and WotC. It's not between all this other stuff. It's possible that I could have been wronged, but for me to still have done wrong, nuanced position here. So I thought that was fine. Also, because I don't mind the break, it's definitely not good for my pro career and my pro point situation, but I don't mind the break and doing something else, and that's the whole reason that I my subconscious mind stirred this up. I wanted to do some other things and focus on some other things. Right now, I have an opportunity. Instead of going to the Pro Tour, maybe I go to Ghana and help with my buddy's nonprofit that builds wells there. Maybe instead of going back to the mainland, Minneapolis, Virginia, where I did not want to go, sorry to people who live there, I can go to China instead, go to ancestral grounds, right? So lots opening. And the main thing that I want to do here is, one, say again, thank you, appreciate you. It's really helpful, everything that I see. And let me, airplane mode is on, okay. And also show you guys that we're going to make the most of it and use this to blast off. It's not going to be just getting knocked down. I'm fine, business is going well. Everyone's standing by me. I haven't lost any clients over it. I've gained clients over it. Pro Magic is not my identity. It's not my career. I hear people saying, I lost my livelihood. What are you talking about? I've made $6,000 on the Pro Tour. I've cashed twice, right? Made 10 to 15 grand on the GP circuit, or maybe 10. But it's never been about prizes. It's not a huge deal, Our coaching business ran for a year before I played in a tournament, and then it was Portland where I top-aided. So that'll be fine, and it gives, the path narrows. I can focus on other things, such as growing my life coaching and my athletic training businesses. Help people through traumatic situations and show you how you can use it to really transform and to grow. So those interested in that, check out my youtube.com/Travis D. Wu channel. And the last thing I've been thinking about is what I want my message to be. Like I'm going down in a shitstorm, and I don't just want to be remembered as, oh, this was the guy who was basically a Nazi, or this is the guy who made one racist joke. Because I've spent tens of thousand hours probably on YouTube and on live stream in my life. That sort of thing. That was one night out of many, and I want y'all to remember the big picture of the things that I do, that I'm doing on a daily basis, is encouraging growth, encouraging exploration, adventure of the mind, exploration of the mind, encouraging I think that's the main thing. It's not really about free speech to me. It's more about free thought, like the ability to explore and to check out other ideas and to see and to consider. That's one thing. You see me. I'm a strong advocate. That's a big part of my personality. My archetype is I'm an advocate, and I tend to I tend to pick causes and speak out about them from time, and that's one of the reasons that people respond to me in mass, right? And I want my cause to be free thought. Try stuff out. Go downstairs backwards. Try it out, right? Maybe it's crazy, maybe it's not. So I hope that a lot of people can see that and are able to remember that that's the sort of thing that I'm really about. It's trying to be helpful, trying to get people to think better, trying to get people to move and feel better. So there's lots more. I'll come back with more organized and have more to say, but just wanted to check in and say I see everything and I'm really appreciative. I'll be offline a lot this weekend, doing in-person stuff. And it will be good. It will work out well. So thanks, everyone. Make sure to check me out on other spots. So peace out. Much love.